live.
Yes, we are. We're live. Hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul. John Batch alongside me. And hopefully this time we will get through an entire broadcast without any unexpected circumstances.
What if it's a phone call or a business FaceTime? What if it's like our loved ones or our family and friends?
Blah, blah,
Please
blah,
wait.
bullshit. Yeah, blah, 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 whatever. That's why we say good nights. You can tell them that you love them that way. At any rate, it is 10 past 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is we are 10 minutes into AEW. Where is my remote? Oh, there it is.
Not only we're watching AEW, this Saturday is the Royal Rumble.
That's right, Saturday. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to them being on Sundays for so many years that it's still hard to get used to this now being on Saturday.
Over again.
Okay, so when we get to the commercials, Michael, Paul, and I are going to do some, some predictions.
Predictions for
the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble coming up this Saturday, 8/7 Central on Peacock with I would assume 7 o'clock pre-show, 6:30, 7 o'clock pre-show, maybe an hour, 30 to an hour minutes leading up to the Royal Rumble itself.
Okay, so if anybody wants to ask, who's going to be part of the Royal Rumble, that will be a Q&A question from me or Michael Paul to ask you.
Royal Rumble aside, wrestling aside, anytime you want to do Q&A about anything, I'm certainly up for it.
What if it's...
I will say, as I always do, I have no shame. I have nothing to hide. I'm an open book, so go ahead and ask me whatever you want to ask me.
I gotta let the people know on Facebook.
Let the people know what?
Okay. So, what if it's a wrestling music TV show, artist, famous celebrity, video games?
I don't care. I told you I have nothing to hide. You can ask me about video games, music, wrestling. You can ask me personal questions. I don't care. It doesn't matter. When I say ask me anything you want, I mean literally anything you want. I have no problem answering anything. I would never say that's too personal. I can't talk about that because why hide anything? I have nothing in my life I've been ashamed of, and well, I wouldn't say nothing, but even if there is, I can admit to it. I don't care. And so whether it's personal, whether it's music, whether it's wrestling, I don't care. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. And at any rate, by the way, starting last week, I believe, AEW went to TBS. Hold on a minute. I don't know why it took so long. There we go. Now we're live, even though we're 15 minutes behind, but
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means?
we're in
It's
Cleveland.
time for Beach Break here on TBS.
We're in
It's John Roberts
Cleveland
here,
for
Tony Giovanni's here,
AEW
and I'm
Beach
Jim
Break.
Ross. Thank you all for being with us, and what a hell of a start we're going to have. Let's take it down to the Dapper Yapper.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is a ladder match for the undisputed TNT Championship. Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, weighing 195 pounds, he is the interim TNT champion, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. And his opponent, they accompanied by the enforcer, Arn Anderson, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 223 pounds. He is the TNT champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
They need a new fucking ring
It's not
announcer.
lost on any of us that
Justin
Cody and
Roberts
Sammy
is, you know, I know it's an overused saying, but Justin Roberts is like nails on a
2019,
chalkboard.
and it was a great match. And Cody won that one.
Mhm.
And then he won the
A police siren
championship
is
over
not as
Sammy
annoying
Guevara
as he is.
About what, 2 months ago?
A month ago,
A
yeah.
month ago, yeah. So he
No,
holds the title
colonoscopy
record over
isn't as
Sammy
annoying
Guevara.
as he is.
Guevara has never
Getting
been able to
stared
defeat
by
Cody
Ghost
Rhodes in
is
his
scarier than
career.
he is.
If Sammy is able to do so tonight, not
Huh?
only will he
Nothing.
defeat the American Nightmare, he will be crowned the undisputed TNT champion.
Okay, I don't know where we were going with
Guevara's been
that,
hot.
but
He's 11-1
at
in his
any
last
rate-
12 matches. And that one, JR, is Cody
where you
Rhodes.
see JR Excalibur and
Show
Tony
Sports Show
Schiavone,
will start things
of
off.
course, with all
between
the
these two
action
men,
on
both
AEW,
champions.
and we start off with Cody Rhodes and
I like to see
Sammy
it.
Guevara.
Yeah, I like to see it, but you're right, JR. We've seen so many matches that have started out with a handshake and it doesn't take long for it to get real.
Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. Neither man wanted to yield ground. Cody, though, with the strength and weight advantage, snatches the side headlock on Guevara. Cody's got many advantages in this match: that size and strength, and his pure wrestling ability. And Guevara's got a decided advantage in elusiveness and quickness. Certainly does. Sammy backflips over, and the corkscrew dropkick Guevara up to his feet.
Sammy is an incredible athlete. There's no question. And Cody, you did a great job, I think, of slowing this down now. Sammy got a little momentum. Cody stayed on one knee.
And we see to the left of the screen the other intangible for Cody Rhodes, the enforcer Arn Anderson, the man that helps Cody draw up the game plans for his opponents.
It apparently was very difficult keeping Cody focused for a period of time, but I think that's all behind him now.
It's understandable.
Yeah, I get
Their
it.
child, young guy, a lot of pressure on him as an EVP of AEW. Not only that, with his 2 television shows, Rhodes to the Top and Go Big Show, Cody trying to pick the ankle of Guevara. Guevara fighting for balance, pushes off, sends Cody into the corner. Both men separate. The money for Sammy Guevara is quicken the pace and maintain a quick pace if possible. Cody would be smart to start breaking down the legs or the lower back or both of his adversary here tonight.
The 5-ladder station on the ringway. The idea is to grab a ladder, go up and grab the belts. If you do, you're the winner. Those belts are pretty darn high up here.
Yeah, high as I've ever seen, quite frankly.
Yeah, they're way up.
Cody takes the arm of Guevara and throw into the ropes. Reverse. Sammy telegraphed it. Cody looking for that Tiger Driver. Guevara looking for GTH.
So I just see that the
Well, see,
sign
there you
says
go.
beach break.
So this is getting both guys out of their game.
What a night this is going to be. CM Punk is still to come here at Beach Break.
He's got a lot to say today.
And a big trios match, Excalibur.
That's right, Chris Jericho, Santana Ortiz versus Daniel Garcia and 2.0, plus our main event, the unsanctioned lights out match, Adam Cole and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
What a big night for a third beach break. Here we go. Wasting no time. Bring in the ladder.
That's what it's all about, those
Oh!
really tall ladders, and Cody sees that as well.
And Sammy Guevara had his hands down, holding on to that ladder. Cody just hit him with a clean shot across the jaw.
That was smart by Cody. Say what you want to about him. You like him, you don't, doesn't matter, but that was smart. Like you said, Excalibur, his hands were tied up. He took advantage of it.
And Cody
We'll get a big one.
from one of those 10-footers as both the interim TNT Championship and the TNT Championship hang above the ring. Oh wait, Cody not thinking of climbing.
What's he doing here?
Well, he's looking to figure out a way to impact Sammy Guevara and hurt him.
Oh, Guevara, big pump kick.
Now, Cody made a big mistake. Again, he turned his attention away from Guevara, thinking Guevara was down, enabling Guevara to get back up.
Cody coming away from that exchange with the chair in hand. I think Sammy saw it and knew he had to neutralize Cody quickly.
Sammy on Cody like sauce on the ribs, all over him.
But now Guevara and Rhodes
Oh, man, he came right back up on that.
over the barricade into the crowd. And they are fighting further away from the ring, further away from those titles.
That's what being a champion means. Going caution to win, doing anything it takes to win.
Got such a great crowd here in Cleveland. Our return to the Wolfskin Center for the first time in almost 2 years.
It's a great city, man.
Great attendance. A lot of fans here on a very cold night.
Great sports city. Cold. It's been cold all day.
Cody Rhodes charging in. Oh, he takes him over the barricade.
That's the size and strength advantage that Cody can utilize and maybe get into the promised land here tonight.
Oh, it's
A cutter right over the barricade.
I'm not so sure Sammy got everything he wanted
The
out
cutter
of that
was
cutter,
the
but
same thing
nonetheless,
as
you see the
Stone Cold
result.
Star.
Sandy hit his lower back.
Mix of low RKO.
I think Sammy's lower back. The issue started when he was sent over the barricade, and that cutter couldn't have done any favors.
Right.
Sammy Guevara headed up to the top of the ramp. He's going for one of those tall ladders.
Can
I
you
think he
pause
wants.
the show for a minute?
Sammy certainly isn't the superstition.
Come on, YouTube.
Walk right underneath that ladder.
All right. Anyways,
But Cody Rhodes now just climbing over the barricade. I think Sammy's going to try to grab the titles before Cody can get back into the ring.
Good move.
Yeah,
Win the
why
match.
not?
Absolutely. Win the match.
You're right. Good move.
And do it quickly before here comes Cody.
Cody immediately comes to the ring, tries to pull the ladder out. Oh, that might have been a little low. Sammy Guevara, undaunted, floats over the top of Cody Rhodes. Cody slipped for a moment.
Watch Sammy.
Those letters are
Weapon time.
Yeah.
Oh!
You got to incapacitate your opponent because those ladders are so awkward and so heavy to position. It's not easy to get a ladder like that.
Sammy, with his eyes on the titles hanging high above the ring.
There you go. Sammy going up quickly. Not wasting time.
Ooh. That could have blown an E right there the way he hits.
Oh, but Guevara sends Cody face first to the ladder. Sammy,
Look here. Watch
time
out.
out again. But Cody immediately grabbing the ankles of Sammy Guevara.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Cody certainly tuned in to what's going on, paying attention.
Sammy trying to fight off the shoulders of Cody. Both men collide heads.
The added element of a ladder and the title belts above the ring is such
excitement. I mean, it just really brings out a different element into a wrestling match, and we really all enjoy it. You've seen many of them, JR.
Here we see Scorpio Sky and Dan Lambert.
I don't think Dan Lambert enjoys anything, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say
I think
he's that. I
they
forgot
enjoy
about
seeing
Dan
Cody Rhodes and
Lambert.
Sammy Guevara tear each other apart here tonight.
It's just trying to position the ladder.
Man, it's just,
Crowd really getting into this thing. It's the one great thing about coming to a live AEW event. The crowd is
thank
invested.
you.
They're emotionally invested.
The belts are on Cody's side now. Sammy cannot really reach these belts unless the ladder repositions. Cody just has to reach back
YouTube,
here.
there's one more thing I forgot to tell you since we're still live. While Michael Power watching, me and Michael Power watching AEW. Access TV, if we do get it, the return of New Japan Pro Wrestling will be back on live.
and Access.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they also show Impact.
Sammy Guevara was on the receiving end,
But we don't even get those channels.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, when you fall from those heights, both men are going to feel it, and you can see it, Excalibur.
The TNT Championship Unification match will continue in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
I know a thing or two about going big,
Cody Connor, center of the ring.
but Go Big Show defies expectations. It defies the odds. It even defies gravity. No! I'm Cody Rhodes, and this is Go Big Show.
You're watching the impossible happen.
Go Big Show, all new Thursdays at 9 on TBS and anytime on the app.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside, but if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on inside. It's true, with diabetic retinopathy, excess sugar can
Why do
damage
they
blood
do
vessels,
picture-in-picture?
causing
That
vision
just-
loss or even blindness.
That gets on
So
my
remember
nerves
this,
because
now is the time to get your eyes
Right,
checked.
that
Eye
right
care
here
is important to your
enjoying
long-term
what you're
diabetes
seeing.
management. See
I
a
totally
path
agree.
forward with actions and treatments from a retina specialist that may help protect against vision loss. Visit nowic.com and take charge of your sight.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it. And of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico.
oh, I should mention
It goes beyond that.
You
that
deserve to
if I read
save.
this correctly.
Heard that before.
You deserve to save.
I
I can't
know.
remember the
I
name of the
need
show now,
you to hear me.
but the show that Impact had at the beginning of the year,
It
January
really
7th,
has a way of making you feel seen.
Matt
Bundle car and
Cardona
motorcycle insurance at
who
save at
used
geico.com.
to be Zack Ryder, defeated Moose to become
It's okay,
the
everyone.
Impact
I
champion.
got this.
Are you a doctor?
Negative. I just watch a ton of medical dramas on Sling TV. Good news, her kidneys are beating.
Sling has live sports, news, and entertainment. It's the best of live TV for just $35 a month.
I need tweezers, rubbing alcohol, and a Western omelet.
Be confident you're getting the best of live TV.
You're gonna be fine.
Try it free. Sling.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
Stars flooding up the sky, right before my very eyes.
Oh my God, how many commercials are they gonna have at one time?
Crunchy hazelnut.
And the match is almost over.
The best part about doing things yourself? It's free. Like doing your own taxes with H&R Block free online, where more people can file free than with TurboTax. Help is here.
Alright, so now we're back.
God.
AEW Dynamite Beach Break back live here on TBS. Sammy Guevara, the interim TNT champion, and Cody Rhodes. Oh my! Oh no!
Sammy dropped abdomen first, right across the ladder. You see the damage that it has inflicted on the interim champion.
Yeah, those hinges on that ladder, they've got to be cutting. They got to be peachy.
We're not anybody friendly. I can promise you that.
To close out 2021, Cody Rhodes defeated Sammy Guevara to be crowned the TNT champion. Though then Cody not medically cleared to compete. Sammy
Whoa.
The interim match with Dustin Rhodes at Battle of the Belts earlier this month.
It's going to be a figure 4 through the ladder rungs. My God.
Shades of Bret Hart on the ring post outside the ring back in the day.
And here we see Cody Rhodes.
And his legal Excalibur.
It absolutely is. Cody trying to neutralize, to take out the knees of Sammy Guevara to prevent Guevara from being able to climb the ladder. This is expert strategy by Cody Rhodes.
And I think this figure 4 is hurting the knees, but I think the ladder rungs are hurting somewhere else on Sammy there.
Cody showing that mean streak, that ability to accentuate his offense and prioritize what he's doing. Look at Sammy. Trying to get the circulation back in his left knee.
Cody Rhodes once again wrecking the ladder underneath the 2 TNT championships. Whoever pulls those titles down will be crowned the undisputed TNT champion.
Oh, man.
It was a knife edge. It was more of a pawn strike, perhaps, than anything
Oh,
else.
I'll let you know also on ABC.
Sammy Guevara, his resilience
Sunday night,
being
February
tested here
27th,
tonight. Another
the
overhand
new
chop.
season of
Sammy
American
fired back up
Idol
on that one.
with Katy Perry,
Cody said, all
Lionel
right, let's
Richie,
do it again.
and
That
Luke
one broke down
Bryan
on there.
returns.
Well, Sammy fired back up and got doing against
Nine.
the chest with it.
Oh, Sammy
No, I'm sorry, let me take that back. 8, 7 Central on ABC, Sunday night, February
explosivity coming into
27th.
play. Shoulder to the
The new
midsection.
season of
Step
American
up.
Idol.
Enziguri staggers Cody Rhodes out towards the center, but Cody grabbed that ladder. Sammy Guevara.
Sammy tried to get his hands up,
Yeah.
save his head and face, but I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, he was already committed to the move, JR, and nothing he could do about it. You're right.
Such a brutal way to kick off this special beach break edition of AEW Dynamite.
Hell of an opener.
Yeah.
You got to wonder what's going to close the show. I can tell you, it's going to be Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy and a lights out.
My God, a lights out match after this.
There's a whole lot of great stuff in between as well. These ladders are tough to work with. They're inanimate objects.
Well, remember, that was the ladder that Cody suplexed Sammy on. The structural integrity is now questionable. It's Cody's finding out he's making the climb.
Sammy's going to have to. Sammy!
Oh, what a cutter! At least 10 feet, maybe 12. The cutter was perfectly executed. The fans here going crazy, and rightfully so.
What the hell just happened?
Look at this. Sammy Guevara.
See, that was like an RKO.
Sort of, yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
And what it takes us is back to almost a starting place.
As we see Dan Lambert of American Top Team and Scorpio Sky looking on. 2 highly interested parties in the outcome of this unification match.
Sammy trying to trap Cody under the ladder. Now's a good time. If Sammy's physically able, climb high, kid. Start climbing.
Yeah, Cody's got to be done.
Sammy. Oh, wait a second. Cody's not done. Oh!
Oh, Sammy.
A nasty landing for Sammy
Yeah,
Guevara.
it was.
It was awkward. It was nasty. And
Did
we'll see how
Cody
effective
push
it
the
was.
ladder out,
with Sammy
or
Guevara.
I think he did.
It's almost
Or
like hitting the reset button. in this
did Sammy
amazing
just lose
contest.
balance? So I couldn't tell.
It's either that or he
See the
probably
toll this match has taken on both competitors.
You know, Cody was picking
pushed
up
the ladder
ladder.
out of
I
his
think
way.
Sammy walked up the wrong side of the ladder. Had he walked up the right side with Cody underneath of it, Cody may not have been able to come out of that.
Excellent point, Tony. And Cody with the advantage, but Sammy close behind.
Guys, I'm digging this, buddy. This is a hell of a fight. Both men.
Ladder matches are so dangerous. They're also so unpredictable. So, in other words, I don't think we've seen nothing yet.
He's going to try. That's a crossover.
Rhodes off the ladder.
What a collision. What a destructive counter.
And watch the angle that Sammy Guevara comes down on his head, collides, and then his body carries over.
Yeah.
If Sammy can recover from this, he may be able to go all the way and win this thing. But right now, Cody's got a distinct advantage if he can climb now and retrieve the championship.
Yeah, now's the moment, JR. You are right after that crossroads from the ladder.
And you can hear the enforcer, Arn Anderson, on the outside. He was just shouting, climb, climb.
Sammy Guevara in deep water, not moving. Cody in a weakened state trying to get to those belts. And there's Sammy.
Sammy somehow miraculously climbing the ladder. He's right on Cody's back.
Cody's got him.
Look. Both men.
They're hanging.
Oh, Sammy drops. Cody's got the chance. Can he get it? No.
Well, that's what's so frustrating for these guys. They're back at square one. They just did hit the reset button.
You may wonder why Paul Turner pulled the ladder away. Well, I think it helped him, to be honest with you, because either man would have landed on a sharp ladder. That could have really cut into their skin.
That's why we have two officials here at ringside for the protection of both of these athletes.
Smart. That was great booking by Tony Khan to get two refs out here. So many things can happen in a ladder match, and most of them are really, really bad.
Cody dragging Sammy Guevara across the diamond plate on top of those steel steps.
All right, now we're
Breaking news here.
Turning his focus, trying to
The
incapacitate Sammy
Rock icon
Guevara's
Elton
knee.
John has tested positive for COVID, and the phone is going to have to postpone his tour again. So who knows when the last show will actually take place.
and he shouldn't be in the ring.
Absolutely no business. Oh,
Hello?
Fuego del Sol. That's what you get.
A little, why?
Yeah, he deserved that.
Sammy flying in, got a boot to the midsection.
And
Back body drop. Sends Cody Rhodes out to the floor. Sammy Guevara comes over that top with the tornado. Cody Rhodes dazed on the outside. Sammy's got him up. J2.
Whoa.
Oh, that shot right to the jaw has incapacitated, as you can see, Cody Rhodes. Sammy's got a chance now. The door is cracked. Go get you some, Sammy.
And of course, there's another ladder under the ring.
right,
It's ladder mania. It's everywhere. Ladders, ladders.
That ladder, as you can see to your right, is still positioned where Cody first grabbed the ladder.
How long? How big is that ladder?
Oh. Now Guevara positioning Cody on top of that bridge ladder.
Those elbows right to the ear, side of the head, jaw, face.
And that's all after that GTH that jarred the skull of Cody Rhodes.
God, look at the size of this ladder.
That's 12-footer.
Well, think about the last time we saw Sammy Guevara on a ladder like this back at Full Gear.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
no, I did a recital when I took voice lessons in high
Guevara
school.
positioning the ladder.
I did a play with my
That
fourth grade
senton off
class,
the ladder
believe it
at
or
Full
not,
Gear,
in
looking
German,
perhaps to do the same
in
thing again to
elementary
Cody Rhodes here
school.
tonight.
Man, this is
Yeah,
almost
but
professional
other than
suicide.
that, no.
The Sammy's going to do what we think he might.
Absolute crazy. And it brings fans to their feet here in Cleveland again. They've been there most of the night. Yeah, you're right.
That was on
Absolutely you are. Don't do it, Sammy.
Sammy perched on the top of that ladder.
Don't do it.
No fear
no,
from Sammy Guevara.
and as far as I know, she hasn't changed her number, so
That didn't break Cody in half.
and
Nothing
I know
real.
for a fact she has mine,
But
so
the
when
whiplash for
she
Sammy
wants to talk, she
Guevara
knows the number.
as his body careened.
Impact. Boom. On the nice soft landing of the steel ladder.
It is hard to say who got the worst of that exchange.
It was not good for either. And Arn can't believe it, and neither can we. Look at the bruises on Sammy's back.
Yeah, he's not falling on the circle.
Well, Sammy Guevara up to his feet, looking to take advantage of this opening.
Got a hell of a shot right now to do it. Cody can barely, look at the bruises on him, can barely pull himself up.
Yeah, this has been so physical. These guys look like they've been in multiple car crashes.
Right.
And have somehow survived. At least until now.
Here we go.
Sammy making the climb, but so is Cody Rhodes. Ooh, Sammy with the high ground, laying in a big elbow strike.
Both are putting everything on the line, trying to become the undisputed TNT champ. Cody had his hands on one of the belts.
Oh, but Sammy, just drove the belt to the head of Cody Rhodes.
Here's your break,
Right.
Sammy.
That's his break. You better grab him, and he's got it.
Front door is open.
He's got one.
Sammy.
Yeah.
He's done it.
Undisputed TNT champion, the Spanish Gold.
Some assistant Jimmy hired.
Wow. Tip of the cap to both men.
He was alright.
What an incredible opening bout here on TBS.
But Sammy Guevara climbs the ladder and unifies the TNT Championship here tonight.
Man, I don't think it could ask for a better opener on Dynamite than we just did with the scars. DNA has been left on the bodies of these men.
Yeah.
This is a match, the type of match that changes the careers of both competitors permanently.
You've got to be kidding.
These guys deserve amazing respect for what they
I didn't say them two other times like that about my sister, about my brother. Granted, I don't have a sister, but if I did, or if someone said that about my brother, I would tell them to, suck my balls, but they don't have. That's not cool to talk about somebody's family like that.
There is a beach in Cleveland. It's called Edgewater Beach. And I was summoned up there today in the cold weather by members of Team Taz. Take a look. Tonight, it's Beach Break on AEW Dynamite in Cleveland. And we are at Edgewater Beach where Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs wanted me to interview them guys. And what's going on here? It's freezing.
Man up. Hey, Dante, every dog has its lucky day, right? So that win you got over me last time, just luck. So let's do this one more time. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin. Here's the deal. I'd like to give a special shout out to Jay Lethal. You had a week off. I hope you enjoyed it. Guess what? Ricky Starks was still putting in work. So don't think I forgot about that little challenge you issued to me. So how about this? Next week on Rampage is going to be me and you for the FTW Championship title. In one place only, and that's going to be in Chicago, because Absolute always wins.
And my hands froze to this microphone, by the way.
Oh, Lord,
It was cold as hell. Yeah. It's down in the single digits tonight. We're along the frozen Lake Erie, and speaking of Cleveland, here's the favorite song.
Next week's bout is a 2-on-1 handicap. Samoa Paul with a 20-minute contest. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 267 pounds.
Wardlow telling the chairman to stay back. Wardlow's in his hometown. He's proud to be from Cleveland.
And if you remember a few weeks ago, Wardlow was moments away from the biggest win of his pro wrestling career. But MJF just couldn't resist. He instructed Wardlow to dish out more punishment, and it cost Wardlow the victory and his spot in the top 5.
Wardlow is a franchise builder in AEW, no doubt.
Alexander.
Dean and Alexander in this handicap match. Both are making their AEW debuts, and both are phenomenal athletes. You can take a look at that. But they don't know what to make of this.
You want to talk about the phenomenal athlete?
In Wardlow's hometown.
Like running into a wall, an athletic wall. You said many times this guy's got unlimited potential. And somewhere sooner than later, Wardlow's going to be standing at the top of the AEW mountain.
Wardlow. conducting the orchestra.
He's a workout freak. He's blessed with mental and physical toughness. His Wardlow.
Look how easy. Hoisting him up. Another power bomb. The Powerbomb Symphony playing loudly here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wardlow just manhandled.
It's going to be the fourth movement of the symphony, I think. Boom! Oh, number 5. Wardlow Smith.
Keep it simple. Simple, stiff, and
oh! Wardlow sandwiching his opponents.
Wardlow walking tall here tonight in his hometown.
What a win for Mr. Man in front of the Cleveland.
This is kind of crazy tonight.
Kind of, yeah.
Because we got this Batista lookalike named
Kind of, yeah.
Warlord.
I never thought about that, but kind of, yeah.
And then we got this dude who's wearing, like what The Rock says, without just bring it, just sling it. Well, I mean, what is this? A Rock and Batista wannabe like?
Maybe. By the way,
And the lights out match, our main event is unsanctioned. It will be Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy, 1-on-1.
And ladies and gentlemen, come in next here on Beach Street. The Trios match, 6-man. Inner Circle versus 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. This one will be hot next.
Presented by State Farm, the official sponsor of AEW Dynamite.
I just found out about 10 minutes ago. Wait a minute. Okay. Just found out about 10 minutes ago on Facebook, believe it or not, that Paul, about a month or so ago, Paul Levesque, who performs in WWE as Triple H, underwent open heart surgery. So not a lot of detail about what led to it, but we certainly wish the best to Paul in his recovery. Although he's more or less retired as an active wrestler, he's still the COO of the company. I don't know if he's retired or not. I don't know if he officially announced his retirement or if he just decided to quietly transition to something else. In the meantime, we're back on AEW with the Trios match. Chris Jericho is Inner Circle, and two people that I've never seen that look like Charlie Chaplin lookalikes. Many Charlie Chaplin, and no idea who these people are. Except for Keaton and Chris Jericho.
We'll focus more on us instead of this. Feel me?
Jericho's smiling with it because the folks love this entrance music. Obviously, he writes, wrote, and performed. However, there's trouble in paradise, no question, as it relates to Santana and Ortiz. Two bad hombres, I wouldn't go to feel the wrong side off.
I'll tell you something, I don't want to take sides here, but I really think Santana and Ortiz have a point because they are one of the great tag teams, and really they have put going after tag team gold in the rearview mirror to worry about problems or things that Chris Jericho's had problems with for the Inner Circle.
You want to talk about problems? 2.0 and Daniel Garcia have been a major thorn in the side of Chris Jericho. Big Magic Matt Lee and Chris Jericho to start things off for the respective sides here tonight.
They nailed him with him being Chris Jericho with the chair. Kept him out for a couple of weeks with that chair shot. Oh, and Santana just tagged himself in.
Oh, and from behind, you see a little physicality.
I'm still trying to figure out why are their faces white? Are those
Takes out
masks?
Jeff Parker. Now Santana raining down shots.
Where's that makeup?
Santana and Ortiz
Probably
are
face paint.
They're a great team. They're a
Face paint.
tremendous unit, no doubt about that. But
You know,
they're looking to
all I
become
could
champions
possibly
and stars.
think is that
And when's the last time
they were
the Inner Circle got a
mini
title
Charlie
match
Chaplin.
involving Santana and
Or
Ortiz?
Jeff Hardy or Sting.
Yeah,
We
something
return
like
to
that. I
Texas
still
for
don't
his
get
historic San
why
Antonio debut on
Jeff Hardy
Wednesday,
ever
March
put in
16th
this.
at the Freeman
Well, in
Coliseum.
TNA I got it because he was
AEW
Willow,
will
so
return
he
to the
gets
Austin
the
area the
character,
following
but
Wednesday, March 23rd at the
I don't know why
AT&T Center
he
in
did
Cedar
it
Park.
now, but
Plus, we'll be making our Columbia, South Carolina debut on Wednesday, March 30th at the Colonial Life Arena. Tickets for those events go on sale this Friday, January 28th. AEWTIX.com.
Freeman Coliseum used to be called the Joe and Harry Coliseum. Harry Freeman.
The Slash, too? No.
Colonial Life Arena, by the way, is where the South Carolina Gamecocks play basketball. It's a big arena in downtown. You know where it is if you live in Columbia.
Tag is made. Matt Lee, the legal man, as is Ortiz. Back elbow. We've seen 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. They've talked themselves into so many huge matches here, and they've actually backed it up. Scoring wins. Garcia scoring the win on Eddie Kingston. Matt Lee scoring the victory, I believe, over Ortiz just a few weeks ago. That has got a great, just as much as the lack of championship opportunities for Santana and Ortiz.
Ortiz exchanging there.
Tell you, this Daniel Garcia is a star in the making, guys.
Oh, powerful.
Can't deny that.
No, you can't deny that. He can't deny it. He just hit his back of the head very hard. But Garcia is a fine athlete from Western New York. Oh!
I think he's a little diminished.
I think it's a lot
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Combination drop kicks by Santana Ortiz. And you notice no motion to tag in Jericho here.
And Jericho is allegedly the leader of the Inner Circle.
Oh, Jericho just tagged himself in.
He was going to tag in Ortiz, and Jericho tagged himself in on the back.
You know that?
Ortiz just tagged himself back in.
Boy, yeah.
Jericho's out. Ortiz is in.
Oh, Garcia chopping at the knee.
That's smart wrestling by Garcia.
2.0 neutralizing Santana and Jericho. This match will continue in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere because you won't miss a second.
again. First again with
I'll drop the beat, drop the beat.
It's so good. I don't know what you put in it, but it's probably, there's evil behind it.
I hit Spice Pack. Always my drag fan. Fast Foodies. New season premieres tomorrow at 10 on True TV.
There are lots of ways to
Oh, I
love
know
chicken from Popeyes.
why.
Like our
Because
sandwich and our nuggets.
the pink
both are
is
marinated
for
in
Raw,
12
the
hours
purple is
and
for
freshly prepared,
SmackDown.
So every bite is crunchy.
the gray is for Hall of Fame, and the gold
Green
is
onion.
for Impact Wrestling.
what?
See?
What are you talking about?
So you're recalibrating.
Who's going to compete for the Rumble?
Seeing yourself as an artist,
Oh.
legitimate and genuine.
So we got Rhea, Nikki, Dana, Carmella, Zelina,
For the best
Tamina,
audio
Shotzi,
entertainment and
Natty,
storytelling.
Aaliyah, Naomi, Shayna,
Three words.
Charlotte,
Warm strawberry jam.
3 more words.
Lita, Nikki
As
Brie,
is.
Kelly Kelly Michelle, Summer Rae,
It's science.
and Mickey James, who's going to be competing back in the WWE this Saturday.
That's good. Top to stuff.
Because this week will be the Rumble, and if anybody wants to watch with us, we'll still be live, but we don't know when. But we all want to say that thank you for watching AEW tonight with us, because we hardly do AEW stuff, because Michael Paul has been watching the Wonder Years.
Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, lovingly
Well,
layered.
you're thinking of watching as though we're going off.
Your skin isn't just skin. It's a beautiful reflection of everything you've been through. Dove Body Wash with 5 skin conditioning ingredients boosts skin ceramides renewal for hydrated, visibly moisturized skin. Renew the love with Dove Body
Okay,
Wash.
so since we're doing Rumble
Your eyes got
predictions,
healed. My eyes feel like a combo of stress, dry, and sandpaper.
In case I haven't mentioned this,
Dry paper?
since
Luckily,
last
there's
time we were on
Bio2
the
Hydration Boost Eye
Ring
Drops.
of Honor
Bio2
is not out
uses
of
naturally
business,
inspired
but they
ingredients
shut
and no
down for a
preservatives.
little bit.
Try Bio2.
They did what Eric Bischoff was going to do with WCW when he bought it, and that is Gabe, I believe his name was Gabe Sapolsky, who owns Ring of Honor. He has shut the company down. I'm assuming he's reorganizing some things. Some financial matters, things like that. He's working out some contracts, and in the fall, just the 2019 TV season, Ring of Honor will reopen in September, and they will not only reopen, but will do so with a whole new roster.
And thus far, the story of this match has been the dysfunction for the Inner Circle.
Forward to in the fall.
In our opening contest, we saw Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle capture the TNT Championship. Santana Ortiz got me thinking, why are we out here fighting the boss's battles once more? They need to work with the boss, so to speak. Oh, wow, great teamwork. A little bit of a taste there by 2.0. 1, 2. And Santana, interestingly, Santana comes in to break up the pin, not Jericho.
Referee Aubrey Edwards did a great job. Putting her authority where it should be.
Oh, Ortiz, what a counter! Parker was looking for the Bulldog. Ortiz carried the weight, turned it into a backdrop. Matt Lee.
A couple of cheap shots trying to clear the apron.
And Garcia gets set for a ride. And now Jericho.
He's the only one there.
Last man standing.
Santana is down on the floor.
Jericho wants to be tagged in. He wants to win this thing for his team. Maybe reunite with them. Easy for me to say.
And the tag is made to Santana. Jericho left high and dry once again.
Wow, now that's a little bit too much. I'm really shocked at that one, guys.
Garcia comes flying in, the boot to the midsection. Santana catches Garcia up on the fireman's carry. Whoa! Just flattened Daniel Garcia. Jeff Parker.
Great offense, ladies and gentlemen. Great offense by Santana and Ortiz.
Jericho's dropped on the floor now on this.
Santana now trying to fight out on his own. Nope. Ortiz comes in. The assist, the roll through. Double cutter on 2.0.
Jericho is bewildered. What am I seeing here?
They have completely ignored him tonight. Oh!
Powerbomb, discus, lariat combination. Santana makes the cover. Garcia, though, breaks up the pinning predicament.
Now, basically, it's 3-on-2. The only way Jericho was able to get in is tag himself, and that didn't last long.
Are we seeing possibly the end of the Inner Circle era as we have known it?
That may be premature. I wouldn't say that. There are more members of the Inner Circle than just
2.0. They're looking for 2 for the show, but instead Jericho brings Jeff Parker out. And Matt Lee rolls up Santana. Judas effect from Jericho.
Referee didn't see it.
And knocked him out.
Good Judas effect followed up with a pile driver. 2 and 3.
Ortiz and Santana.
Whether Santana and Ortiz realized it, they got a pretty big assist from Chris Jericho in order to win this match.
Oh, look at Jericho there, too.
Jericho's biding his time.
Finding his time, finding his spot, and now he's leaving his Jericho without Santana and Ortiz.
Well, Lance Archer returned to AEW a few weeks ago, and he has a hangman in his sights.
Time is running out, cowboy, until the truth comes home. When we fight, it's not going to be any normal fight. It's going to be my fight. It's going to be in Texas. death match. And I'm going to make sure that you are not breathing.
This is the first time we've seen Lance Archer in months!
I said I wanted the challenger, and damn, it looks like I got a good one. Hangman Adam Page versus Lance Archer, the AEW World Championship.
Hey, Hangman, just to let you know, Lance noted that it was a Texas death match.
What? If it's a Texas death match you want, Lance, fine, then you got one in 2 weeks. Everybody dies, right? That's what you say? Everybody dies. So give me the blackout, choke slam me to the abyss. And I will climb back through all 9 layers and bring hell with me.
What a challenge for Hangman Adam Page. But what a main event we have coming your way. The unsanctioned lights out match. Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole. But coming up next, 1 week ahead of AEW's return to Chicago, Illinois, we will hear from the man himself, CM Punk.
The BK $5 your way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5?
Tag team champions and the #1 contenders, and coming up on Championship Friday on Rampage this Friday, Jurassic Express to defend against Private Party.
Well, here's the thing, Tori. The champs, when you're on top, when you're the #1 team, everybody, and I mean everybody, is vying for you. We saw it last week on Dynamite when Billy Gunn and the Ass Boys, the family ass, if you will, attacked me trying to make a statement. Much like these guys.
Nobody cares. No one cares about you. No one cares about the Ass Boys. Everyone cares about Private Party, the #1 ranked team in AEW. They're the most athletic and talented team here. They're the best team to come down the pipe since myself and my brother. And this Friday on Rampage, it is their time to become the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Just want to say, this watch is fake.
Whoa.
And we'll see you at Rampage.
Let's go back to the ring, guys.
Championship Friday on Rampage. But before that, we will hear from the best in the world.
Undoubtedly, the best in the world, CM Punk, who has a red hot issue with MJF.
And look at this, Punk is dressed to fight.
I think Punk's face, as it relates to MJF, are fitting.
Remember, next Wednesday night, AEW will be in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago, Illinois, at the Wintrust Arena. And then we'll be making our Atlantic City debut on Wednesday, February 9th at the Resort Boardwalk Hall. Tickets for both events on sale right now at AEWTX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
You've got one other thing. It's Cardi B wins LIDAL's lawsuit in 32.
Cardi B, one of her was sued YouTube for libel, and somebody was posting things that were not true. Cardi B called him out on it, and the YouTube page I'm assuming is now shut down. And she confirmed some of whatever money she was owed.
Very rare to see an athlete come along and captivate an audience with a couple of notes of his entrance music. And that's what we've got here.
Hello, Cleveland. How's everybody doing tonight? Man, I tried to walk out here like a badass, and you guys just make me smile from ear to ear. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been here, but are you sick of hearing me talk yet? Well, see, you got it wrong, Cleveland. I'm sick of hearing me talk. That's why I'm dressed to fight. I got the long boys on. I'm taped up. This is Dynamite. This is live. Y'all know who I want to fight? All right, chant his name. It'll be the first time in history. Let's go.
Chuck. Sorry. Don't apologize, Tom.
First and last time that name will get chanted. And look, from last week, I got myself a little bit of a souvenir.
Stylish. Looks good on him. Really frames his face.
That's one of his highlights of his life, framing his
No,
face.
it does not look good on me. It doesn't look good on anybody. I thought for a heartbeat, as I snatched this while it was still around his pencil little neck, that maybe, just maybe, I could I don't know, challenge him to a match, see if he really wanted this back. I thought maybe this was sentimental to him. And then I used Google and I saw that for $5 you get a 12-pack on Amazon that's just as cheap as his personality. I looked further at the price tag on this thing and it said made in Long Island. So I immediately knew it was not made of strong material. Because I'm sick of just talking about it. I'm sick of hearing him talk. What I need is MJF in this ring. And I thought maybe Cleveland, I owed you one, so I thought, what the hell? Let's do it tonight. I'm realistic though, and I can only imagine if I call him out, he's going to come out here in a cheap suit that doesn't fit him, and he's going to have every excuse in the world. And I've chased him out of the ring, up the concourse, down the steps, back into the ring. I've gone through FTR, Wardlow, Shawn Spears, everybody. There's nobody left. I want MJF, and I want him now, and I want him right here in Cleveland.
Well, maybe business is about to pick up.
I would hope so. But I'm sure he's going to keep his distance.
MJF not appear to be dressed.
Cut my music! Cut my music! Cut his crappy music!
Hey there, Chen, what you were thinking, Tony?
Yeah, I was a little bit ahead of my time here. Oh, I suck, Cleveland? Yes, you do.
So you're saying you don't want to see me wrestle him tonight? Is that what you're saying? Oh, so you want to see us wrestle tonight? So you want me to go backstage, change into my gear, and wrestle him tonight in an impromptu main event? Is that what you want? Cleveland, I know you're dumb, but I didn't know you were deaf. I asked you a question. Do you want to see us wrestle right here, right now? No! Are you guys out of your mind? Do you think I would waste one of the most historical matchups in the history of this sport on Cleveland, Ohio? This place is disgusting! This place is an absolute cesspool! No, I'll tell you what.
MJF, you better shut your mouth because you're talking to a stepson who's a friend of his stepfather, who was from Ohio.
I'll give you the match you've all been waiting for next week in Chicago, Illinois. It will be CM Punk versus MJF. But we ain't in Chicago right now, are we? No. We are in crappy Cleveland. A disgusting place, but a place rich in historical significance in the timeline of that gentleman's career, but we'll get to that. You know, this match, it's a dream match. It's something these people have grown impatient to see. They want the match right now. These people are frothing at the mouth for CM Punk versus MJF. They want it. Or at least they think they do. Because while the match itself is going to be spectacular, it is the outcome that is going to be very upsetting. See, not only am I going to beat you in that dumpster fire you call a hometown known as Chicago. Do it here, bitch. Do it here. No. I'll be beating you in the Midwest. But it ain't going to be here. No, it's going to be in Chicago. And after I beat you, something very unsettling is going to happen. After I win, you people are finally going to get to see the real CM Punk. The CM Punk who loses his fake smile the second he doesn't get what he wants. The CM Punk who blames all of his failures on everyone else but himself. The CM Punk who, if he feels like he hasn't gotten his just due, he's more than willing to sue. Your same hero who claimed on his almighty return August 13th, 2005, I left professional wrestling. August 20th, 2021, I'm back. Will soon say on February 2nd, I'm leaving wrestling again. Oh, MJF, he would never leave us again. He loves us. Didn't you guys say the same thing about LeBron James? I'm just curious. Last time I checked, though, was a slap in the face when he claimed that he left in 2005, because that ain't the truth. Truth is, he left all of you, and he left all the fans who loved him and supported him when he was scheduled to make an appearance right here in Cleveland, Ohio, back in 2014. But he no-showed, and he turned his back on each and every one of you. What makes you think he won't do it again? And you watching at home on the silver screen, yeah, I'm talking to you. You think he gives a damn that you spent the last 7 years chanting his name at the top of your lungs? Yeah. I got news for you. All those chants aren't going to stop him from turning his back on you again and then crying about it on a podcast. A podcast that you listen to because you're a fan. The next two things I say are not mutually exclusive. The best thing I ever did was leave. The best thing I ever did was come back. And if I didn't come back, well, you wouldn't have your brush with greatness that you're currently having, would you, Max? Go in the back, lace up your 3-inch lifts with your boots, and get in the ring and handle business. We know you can. You know you can. I know you can. And Cleveland knows you can't. Poor little Maxwell, sitting at home watching his hero on television. Too prepubescent to realize the athletes he admires on television are human beings. Sometimes you gotta take matters into your own hands, and that's what I've always done. I've never lied to the people. Some of them love me. Some of them hate me. That's what life is. But I would rather be me, and I would rather try and fail than be you and talk a big game and never show up. You pay to see me. You pay to stand in line to get my picture. You stand in line to get my autograph, and how dare you try to put it on these people? I make decisions. I stand by every single one of them. And these people, they don't love me because I win. They don't hate me because I lose. They love me because I get back up and I try and I fight, just like Cleveland does. Just like Chicago does. Oh, you always get back up, huh? Yeah, I always get back up. Oh, okay. How about we test that real quick?
All right.
MJF bringing the backup.
Of course he is.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, and Wardlow. Oh, wait, Sean Spears from behind.
The chairman coming from behind a typical MJF-led scenario.
Yeah, the pinnacle.
Well,
It's a 3-on-1 assault right now, and Wardlow inside the
we're gonna
ring.
get a network TV
They're gonna
exclusive that
soften
we're
him up
gonna
for that,
pay for.
that symphony, I bet.
They screwed up.
They could be trying to take Punk out of next week. MJF
Isn't
is
this the shit that
trying to
WCW
get
pulled all
further
the
and further
time?
away from CM Punk.
And
You
that's
when
a
MJF said, I'll wrestle
major
you next
part
week
of
in
why
Chicago,
there is no
they
more
had some sort of
WCW,
devious plan.
because people got tired of it.
This is really bad.
Oh, it's steel across
I mean,
the
this is
spine of
bullshit.
CM Punk, which just weeks ago Wardlow powerbombed 8 consecutive
Now,
times.
of course,
Notice Wardlow's involvement.
they're doing this because they're gonna set up something on
Somewhat
pay-per-view
docile.
where they
It's kind of
finally do
non-involvement, really.
fight, and obviously
How about you
they're
get
gonna.
up now, Punk, huh? Huh? How about you get up now? You dumb son of a bitch!
Oh, CM Punk not backing down. Oh, the
And
right
obviously
hand.
they're gonna do something on pay-per-view, make people pay to see it. But
Powerbomb. I told you I could see this coming, man.
I think he's going to turn on MJF.
I haven't heard what he said, so
Can they not powerbomb somebody? Come on.
Nobody has quite the destructive force of Wardlow.
Of course not.
For the powerbomb.
You got 3 guys there, Excalibur, for God's sakes.
For the powerbomb, you're on a damn chair.
MJF with a big grin on his face. Wardlow. Powerbomb.
Flying first on the steel chair, lying in the middle of the ring. 7 days before these 2 men fight in Chicago next Wednesday night.
Oh, come on.
That's cool. That's
This-
really
this
cool
is
right
brutal.
there.
That's it right
This
there.
is revolting.
It is so apropos that the same place your journey started will be the same place it ends. I'll see you in Chicago!
And if you need another reason to join us live next week, there it is.
I'm not flipping off him. I'm flipping you off, MJF.
1 week from tonight. Well, from one loudmouth to two others, Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, the Acclaimed, air their grievances.
Yo, listen up. John Moxley, the first time we wrestled you, you jumped us before the bell. That's right. The next time we saw you, you jumped me after my match. You're so reckless, Mox. And now you're back, and everyone's happy. And so are we, because this Friday, on Rampage, Anthony Bowens is gonna beat your ass. That's right, Mox. I didn't forget what you did to me. I'm gonna beat your Oscar Kokoschka looking ass. I'm gonna beat your Al Bundy married with children looking ass. Right, all over your home state of Ohio. That's right, and that's a mic drop. Star White.
Well, John Moxley looked sharp in his return to action last Friday night, but this Friday night he will have to contest with Anthony Bowens of the Acclaimed. And still to come here tonight, we will hear from Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the AEW Women's World Champion, and our main event, the unsanctioned lights out match, Adam Cole, Orange Cassidy, one-on-one. But coming up next here on AEW Dynamite, number 2 ranked legit Layla Hirsch takes on the red hot number 1 ranked Red Velvet next.
I'm black.
Yes, Tony, let me
There
explain.
you are. I have some great news. How is the eye doing, by the way? Great, sounds good. Listen, Jade Cargill has personally chosen you to be the next challenger to the TBS Championship, but we're going to need you to sign this release because of the eye thing. So just sign right here.
Wait. Julia, I don't think that's such a good idea. You need to take time seriously and recover.
Griff, I can fight my own battles. You don't need to speak for me, okay? Give me that pen.
Make sure you cross the T's and dot the I's. We got ourselves a match.
We sure do for the TBS title as we go back to the ring.
Top Championship Friday. This Friday night on Rampage keeps getting bigger. Jade Cargill versus Julia Hart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Moscow, Russia. Legit Layla Hirsch.
Legit Layla Hirsch set to go one-on-one with Red Velvet.
Her opponent from Miami, Florida, Red Velvet.
And Red Velvet charges to the ring. These two former friends going right at it. Red Velvet raining down shots on Layla Hirsch.
Now, I was there a week ago when Layla just took it out on Statlander and Velvet.
The up kicks there by Red Velvet, knocking Layla into the ropes. Velvet, nice leg lariat.
She is so athletic, JR.
No doubt about it. And she's the number 1 contender in the women's division, which is quite a feat for that young lady. She's still learning her way around the locker room, so to speak.
Yo.
She was looking for that final slice, but Layla Hirsch knew it. She
Watching
bailed
wrestling with
out.
Michael Paul.
Put some distance between herself and Red Velvet.
Yeah.
It is official once again next week, live on Dynamite. It will be
It's
CM
AEW,
Punk
and Michael
versus
Paul will tell you
MJF
why
for the
it's
first time
AEW.
ever, taking place in Chicago, Illinois.
You know MJF has a plan. He had a plan tonight.
It's always on the
I don't
Wednesday.
think CM Punk's going to come to his hometown empty-handed or without backup.
I hope.
Nah, you're thinking about something else, John.
Let that happen. I think.
Red Velvet will return Layla Hirsch back into the
Hey,
ring.
come on,
Layla Hirsch still angry that Chris Statlander and Red Velvet
I
cost
know
Layla
I'm
money.
gonna be gone for a little bit,
Sure.
but I'm gonna talk to her on the phone, okay? You two, be right back.
Christ.
Want me to close my
Well, are you coming back?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna make this call quick.
All right.
Before watching the main event, which is lights out match.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, well, we've momentarily paused AEW Dynamite because John Batcher left the room. And John Batcher left the room because he's a numbnut and doesn't think beforehand. I, on the other hand, if I get a phone call, say I'm with somebody right now, I will call you back, or I tell them I need to make it a short conversation, just so as not to interfere with what I'm doing. But I guess not everybody thinks that way, do they?
Hey, soldier, I'm back.
My God, you actually remembered me this time. Okay.
Where's Curse? Great contrasting styles here, Excalibur. One left to Matt Russell, one could just fly around the ring.
Nice stunner there across the middle rope by Red Velvet.
It's so smooth.
She's getting better and better every time you see her. Both these ladies are, quite frankly.
And you can collect the first ever official AEW trading cards from Upper Deck available
I don't know
right
what's
now.
this lights out match like. What does it mean?
Stores. Collect the best with Upper Deck.
Means that
How much left in Upper Deck, Clark?
if anything happens to either one of them, the promoters are not responsible. The promoters will not pay the medical bills. They will pay it out of pocket. And they cannot be blamed for anything. A lights out match basically means you're signing a waiver saying that if you get hurt, the company is not responsible. That's basically what a lights out
My entire
match
life.
is.
Oh, it's like an
Extreme
extreme rules.
sleeper. Locked in by Red Velvet. This is not typically Velvet's domain. And Layla Hirsch just voiced up the number one ranked Velvet.
And the only thing the referee does is count 3.
Legit Layla at 4'11" has a unique center of gravity. She's small, compact, and so athletic and so strong.
Targeting the shoulder of Red Velvet.
Nice.
This match between the top 2 ranked competitors of the women's division will continue in picture. Don't go anywhere.
My mental health was much better. My
Hey,
mind was
again
in a
with this
good place.
picture.
But my body was telling a different story.
I felt all people saw were my uncontrolled movements. Some mental health meds can cause
Tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and it's unlikely to improve without treatment.
Ingrezza is a prescription medicine to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body. It's the only treatment for TD that's one pill, once daily, with or without food. Ingrezza 80 milligram is proven to reduce TD movements in 7 out of 10 people. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health meds. Don't take Ingrezza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements.
It's nice people focus more on me.
Ask your doctor about Ingrezza, #1 prescribed for TB. Learn how you can pay as little as $0 at Ingrezza.com.
So you're recalibrating and reconnecting to the environment.
Seeing yourself as an artist, legitimate and genuine, can be transformational.
For the best audio entertainment and storytelling, Audible.
There's so much new in the new chicken and bacon ranch, but the clock is ticking, so we gotta hurry. There's new rotisserie style chicken, new peppercorn ranch, new hickory smoked bacon, new... Did you just spike the foot long?
Sorry, I didn't want the delay of games.
Save big. Order through the app.
It feels good having someone on your side to care for, be there for. Life's twists and turns that it has in store. 'Cause it's the little moments where we show how much we care, and with so much to protect each day, a little goes a long way. Nationwide is on your side.
Nurse Mariam Sabo knows a moment this pure demands a lotion this pure. New Gold Bond Pure Moisture Lotion, 24-hour hydration, no parabens, dyes, or fragrances. Gold Bond, champion your skin.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free bonus wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day is test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Tuesdays on TBS. Don't miss your chance to see all new Wipeout obstacles.
We're almost done with this match right here. Now we gotta get to the lights out match. We're on the prediction return.
John Cena and Nicole Byer host Wipeout. All new Tuesdays at 9
I'm thinking who should return is probably the top
AEW Dynamite Beach Break Edition back live here on TBS.
The
number
Shawn
1 ranked
Michaels,
Red Velvet taking on the number 2 ranked
Kevin
legit
Nash,
Layla Hirsch, and Red Velvet with a stunner off the middle rope.
Rob Van Dam,
is what it was.
But it worked. As we saw throughout the break,
Davey Boy Smith,
Layla Hirsch was concentrating her attacks
David
on that left
Smith.
shoulder of Red Velvet, all in service of that legit block.
Jushin Thunder Liger from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Back elbows, but Red
What about
Velvet
you?
not a lot on there. Oh, drop toe hold.
You know,
Layla sent
they
into the
always say
ropes.
in WWE, anything can happen
Velvet
on
building
any
up ahead
given
of
day.
Sting with a double knee to
So,
the back. But you see immediately Velvet
until
clutching
they're 20,
that arm to her body.
they haven't even been speculated
There's a-
about that we'll find out on
Bad
Sunday.
business big
I
transaction
mean
right here. What
Saturday
these ladies are
or
right
Saturday.
Kazutora,
Like
Layla
I
Hirsch looks
said,
to reverse
I'm
once
so
again.
used to
But you see
being on
Velvet
Sunday.
placing
for
her
so
right
many
leg
years
behind
that
Layla's. Whoa, man.
It's hard to get used to them being on Saturday.
Smoked her with that one.
Sledgehammer to the back, Layla Hirsch. German suplex Velvet using her athleticism to roll out, swinging a miss by Layla. Velvet with a spear.
Spear.
By God, spear.
You know, Red
I
Velvet
miss
has a
doing that.
long,
I hadn't
athletic
done
history.
that for almost 4 months.
Very well known
I
boxer.
just had to get one in.
Wait, Layla counters the final slice.
Well, besides the
power
lights out
bomb,
match,
the knee
Dr. Britt
strike.
Baker is set to compete at some point.
Layla powered through it too. No. She transitioned over. She pulled her up. She pulled up. She could have won it there, but now the legit lock. Red Velvet trying to fight her way free. And she gets her boot on the bottom rope. That cost Layla Hirsch.
You want to call it cross arm breaker, you can, because that's what it is.
And she didn't want to break the hold right there when Rick Knox told her to.
But once again, Layla Hirsch only has herself to blame. Oh, what a brutal kick to the side of the head.
What a pronounced mean streak by legit Layla.
Oh, Velvet though with the counter. Layla rolls through, maybe looking for ankle lock, inside cradle by Red Velvet. 1, 2, no.
These girls are having a hell of a match, guys.
Oh, kick to the top of the knee. Velvet, once again, went for the kick. Layla counters. 2.
She had a handful of times.
Come on.
Layla Hirsch.
Layla got away with one there, Excalibur.
She certainly did, and she has knocked off the number 1 ranked Red Velvet. Layla Hirsch remains undefeated in 2022, and look at this after the bell.
This doesn't surprise me, based on the terror that legit Layla has been on.
Ever since that loss to Chris Stanlander, we have seen this vicious side out of legit Layla Hirsch. And speak of Chris Stanlander,
Legit Layla making a legit exit. But here comes Statlander.
and Statlander and Layla Hirsch.
So I've never understood this magical wall where everybody magically stops.
I think Statlander's still concerned for her friend Red Velvet, but right now, let's hear this from the new number 5 contenders, the House of Black.
It is as Mr. Rhodes said. I added insult to injury, and why? Because the house is built on conflict. What better way to give an audience that constantly demands conflict and violence, to give them the embodiment of conflict and violence through one Brody King. One that you will embrace as a brother. You will hold him in your arms and you will whisper in his ears that you are thankful for him.
Pac, you denounced the house, and for that, you will be humbled. You and Death Triangle will feel true pain. You will pray for salvation, and when that moment comes, you will look to the teachings the house has bestowed upon you, and you will say, thank you. Because just like death,
we are inevitable.
Sammy Guevara.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed TNT champion, Sammy Guevara.
Well, Sammy Guevara has the TNT Championship. He's got that cue card. Let's hear, or let's see, what the undisputed champ has to say. Picture in picture.
It's okay, I'm his father.
Mondays, watch all new episodes of American Dad.
Gonna run to the bathroom. This is a massive sign of respect. I usually just go in the pool.
Followed by the front row presentation of Close Enough Season 2.
Let's get off the big metal juice box, sweetie.
Drink up! All new Mondays at 10 on TBS.
Like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. I'm the first step when I love to love you. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you just like you see it. First step right. Get it, let it go.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one on Pizza Hut.
Stars are flooding up the sky, right before my very eyes.
Celebrate the moment with Ferrero Rocher. Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, lovingly layered and wrapped in gold.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it. Of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico, but it goes beyond that.
You deserve to save.
heard that before.
You deserve to save.
I know.
I need you to hear me. You deserve to save.
I deserve to save. I mean, he has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance at save@geico.com.
You can't be great at everything. Nobody is. What you can do is get help from someone with experience. Someone like an H&R Block tax pro who get your taxes done right. online and in person. Help is here.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Jr. with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
Ever wonder what everyone's doing on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. His girlfriend just caught the bouquet, so he's checking in on that ring fund. Oh, that photographer? He's looking for something a little bit more zen. So he's thinking, I'll open a yoga studio. And as for the father of the bride, he's checking to see if he's on track to do this all over again. And again.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
Yeah, what's up?
We are back live on Dynamite TBS in Cleveland, and we are here to bring in not only a champion, but the most decorated women's wrestler in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, D.
I'll show you tomorrow. Okay, we're almost done.
JR, it's hard to argue with the accomplishments of this woman, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She had an incredible 2021.
Oh yeah, I'll probably make that small tomorrow, okay?
Special person to pull that off.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we had a little chat. It's actually been a while since I've been in the ring with a microphone, period, which is criminal. But just because I've been a bit of a stranger to the mic doesn't mean that the mic isn't so well acclimated with me, because it felt for a while that every time CM Punk and MJF had this in their hands, they couldn't keep my name out of their mouth. Did you get it? But I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Look at the year that I had. No, literally, look at it. Match of the year, most improved female wrestler of the year ×2. Cover girl. The list goes on, and I told you 2021 was gonna be the era of the D&D, and damn was I right.
I got it.
And since the night that I won the title, I have 9 singles victories in AEW. In Cleveland, you and I share a relationship with that number. Because against the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baker Mayfield was sacked 9 times. 9 times. But wait, he was injured in his non-throwing arm. And I did all of this with a broken frickin' wrist. No. But enough about him. Let's talk about the Baker that actually wins shit. This division was a wasteland before me, and I made it a utopia. A Brittopia. It's called that. Anyone could have made this division theirs. It was wide open for the taking, but no one
Alright,
did.
here's what I got.
No one. I didn't take anyone's spot. I created the top spot. And after I took over the entire women's division, I surpassed the entire roster and became the face of AEW.
But hey, I'm about to finish watching AEW, and then I might be logging off of YouTube for the night.
I've been making history since the day I got here in the first female signed to All Elite Wrestling. The first female to main event
Dynamite,
All right, see you in the
Rampage, and
morning.
like 4 or 5 other things I can't even remember. And I stand here, voted by you, the fans,
Hey, Jen.
female wrestler of the year. And Cleveland, we're writing history
Right.
together. Because you also made the history books this year, again, against the Pittsburgh Steelers. When Baker Mayfield threw 10 incompletions, first quarterback this year to do it. What a guy. What a guy. But Cleveland, I'm here for you. And I'm not going to just settle as female wrestler of the year. I have incompletions myself. I won't settle until I'm female of the decade. And you might as well give it to me now because I'm not going away, baby. And Cleveland, I said it once, I'll say it again. I will be the champion you deserve. You finally have a Baker you can count on. Yours truly, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Hopefully, she doesn't break her arm patting herself on the back.
Exactly my thoughts, JR. Can't argue with the success, but Britt Baker.
Wait, whoa.
Wow.
Did I just saw something that it says Jade is the next China? Go back to that, please, Michael.
John Moxley takes on
Hold on.
Anthony Bowens and
Back to what?
All right, right there.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
And
Hopefully, she doesn't break her arm patting herself on the back.
pause. This book of list is Jade Cargill, the next China.
What are you looking? Oh,
Jade is no China. She is no ninth wonder of the world.
thoughts, JR. Can't argue with the success.
There is no way she's the next China.
Britt Baker.
Fuck that.
Wow. Well, coming up this Friday night, 10/9 Central on TNT, it's AEW Rampage Beach Break Championship Friday. John Moxley takes on Anthony Bowens, and the match was postponed, but it will go down this Friday night. FTR versus Brock Anderson and Lee Johnson. And let's take a look back at what sparked this rivalry.
How about next week you take the open challenge between us? How the greatest tag team walking God's green are.
I should. The open challenge. She will face the TBS champion, Jade Cargill. And
Oh, come on. What happened?
Hey, I should be the TBS champion. And there's only one reason that I'm not.
Because you lost.
Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho got a fluke victory on me. If we wrestled 100 times, I would win 99 of them. And I'm going to prove it next week. I want Ruby Soho.
Well, tell your manager. Maybe she can help you out.
Wow, well, that remains to be seen, but this Friday night, Championship Friday, Jade Cargill defends the TBS Championship against Julia Hart, and the AEW World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Christian Cage in their corner take on the #1 ranked Private Party. And then next week on Dynamite from Chicago, Illinois, MJF and CM Punk for the first time ever, plus Pat and Penta El Cero Miedo versus the House of Black, Malachi Black and Brody King.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lights Out. No rules. Something's got to give when Orange Cassidy goes one-on-one with Adam Cole. Uncensored. Lights Out. This.
The Popeyes Big Box is back. And it is big.
This is it, YouTube. The last match of the night. A lights out match. As what Michael Paulus says, there is no rules in this match.
Shit. Hold on.
For the main event.
This is my copycat. I picture this sandwich eating up other sandwiches.
The Chicken Shack. I made this. These are fries with cheese on. That is delicious.
Fast Foodies. New season premieres tomorrow at 10 on True TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lights are about to shut off. When they come back on, AEW will not be responsible for what takes place. There will be no time limit, no count out, and no disqualification. Anything goes in your main event tonight. An unsanctioned lights out match.
You know what's all
Introducing the participants first. From Panama City, Florida, weighing 202 pounds, Adam Cole.
This match is tearing up for the weak at heart. The person I saw was the big cowboy Bill Watson, Bruiser Bob 310. Wow, the blast from the past. No rules. Basically just a damn fist fight.
We have had 5 other lights out matches in AEW history, but the first career lights out match for either of the two competitors. So I know they know what they're getting into at Caliber, but sometimes you think you know, and you really don't.
Now, Adam Cole, undefeated in singles competition since his arrival here at AEW, the #1 rank, but that is irrelevant here tonight. Adam Cole said Orange Cassidy doesn't care, but Cole cares. Cole cares about what happened to Britt Baker last week, which he blames Orange Cassidy for.
Yeah, I was going to see Britt out here earlier. Glad that she's okay.
Well, she took a nasty bump, but they brought the table in.
And here's a bullet from wherever, whatever, virtually squeeze, Orange Cassidy.
And I don't know, maybe Orange Cassidy's demeanor and the way he approaches his matches and his business, nonchalant, cool as a cucumber, whatever cliche you want to use, maybe it's the right way to approach a lights out match. Maybe you just can't get too.
Well, if you think about it, Tony, Orange Cassidy has the best poker face in all of wrestling.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we know for a fact that he does care. We've seen what happens when Orange Cassidy is backed into a corner.
Bryce Rinsberg, if that is his real name, assigned this very important contest. It takes a lot of pressure off of him because it's non-sanctioned. You can't screw up if you're the official.
He's got to count a winner, that's all you got to do.
No disqualification, no rules. The unsanctioned lights out match, our main event here tonight on AEW Dynamite.
And look at this. Turning his back to Adam Cole. This is cool. Again.
Is that what it is? Cool or stupid?
Well,
no, Adam Cole's just seething over there.
Why would you turn your back on a man like Adam Cole in a lights out match? That's naivete.
Ooh,
Ooh, how about the symbolism of that?
Cassidy and Adam Cole is trading right hand center of the ring.
I thought there was supposed to be a lights out match.
We've never seen him do that to his sunglasses. And look at this.
Both men stagger from the right hands. Adam Cole charges it in, and they pick right up where they left off.
Exchanging those right hands are these two warriors.
Cassidy sent to the outside by Adam Cole. And the stomp on the already broken sunglasses. Orange Cassidy taking Adam Cole for a ride to the barricade.
That didn't take long for it to go on the outside, did it?
Not long at all.
Remember, they go just about anywhere they want to go here. If they want to go up those stairs, up the steps, they can.
Yeah, I think they should go outside. They can run back in front of us.
Orange Cassidy charging in. Oh, shotgun drop kick. rattles Adam Cole. Orange Cassidy, you can see feeling the effects of that early punishment on the outside. That is a very thin mat on the floor out there. Really only out there to prevent lacerations more than anything.
Look, the lower back's bothering Cole. Oh! But I guess it's going to be bothering on Cassidy here in the moment, too.
Thinking about it. The chances are very likely.
Adam Cole, as we mentioned, since his arrival here in AEW, undefeated in singles competition. Oh, and punishing the spine of Orange Cassidy.
You know, he's not the nicest guy in the world. As a matter of fact, he's downright, well, I don't like it. Put it that way, that's all I'm going to say. Needs to watch his hair. Stop chewing the gum with his mouth open.
Adam Cole, Tony, sound like a ball. Looking for a steel chair under the ring.
Nothing.
Holy hell, Danhausen! Danhausen!
Who's that?
It's I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Loading. Adam Cole took a swing at Orange Cassidy.
Who's that?
Cassidy!
I don't know. I was about to say the same thing too.
How about that?
What a cameo. Orange Cassidy is just as perplexed as Adam Cole. But either way, it allowed Orange Cassidy to regain the advantage in this unsexy and lights out match.
They just can't believe what they've seen here with Danhausen making a surprise appearance.
Oh, Cole just super kicked that chair into the throat. He's just as perplexed as Adam Cole. But either way, it allowed Orange Cassidy to regain the advantage in this unsafe and lights out match.
They just can't believe what they've seen here with Danhausen making a surprise appearance.
Oh, Cole just super kicked that chair into the throat of Orange Cassidy. Again, it's all legal. There's no countouts, no disqualification.
Right in the throat, too. Oh, man, what a pump kick. What a pump kick.
Well, the one thing about it, these guys are going to be paid even though it's not sanctioned. But only one guy will get the money, the winner. So I say it's a high-stakes match, to say the very least.
Most certainly is. And now Adam Cole taking Panama Sunrise on the floor. Oh, Orange Cassidy stops Cole in his tracks. He's looking for the beach break. But Cole,
one table down.
Desperation move there by Orange Cassidy. He was able to counter the Panama Sunrise.
Can he follow up with the here? He's got Adam Cole in a precarious position, but how quickly can Orange Cassidy follow up and get a pinning predicament?
Well, he's trying to do so here if he lands the orange punch. Oh, no!
The ring bell.
Adam Cole put the ring bell in the way of Orange Cassidy's fist.
Orange's hand, you never know.
That's right.
Adam Cole, a very, very high IQ counter there.
Oh, he got that
way. Oh, my God. The fingers of Orange Cassidy between the ring and the steel steps.
If the ring bell JR didn't break it, that may have done it right there.
She might. Adam Cole, baby, is a mat tactician. He's got a PhD, no doubt about that.
Well, you never know what's under the ring now after we saw Danhausen, but
not this company.
That's right.
Adam Cole may have completely taken that orange punch out of the equation. He's bringing the plunder into the ring.
Wow. Chain, trash can, and a partridge.
Well, our main event here on Dynamite will continue in picture-in-picture. It is Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole. You won't miss a second.
The weaponry.
Welcome back, America, to Wipeout.
This is what Wipeout does, folks.
This is incredible!
You're almost there.
Yes!
Let's give them some victory music for the home stretch.
Wipe Out. All new Tuesdays at 9 on TBS and the app. Are you sure you can handle this?
You know I've always loved technology.
I get that tech has always been your thing, but why this?
Oh, this technology protects the world, and I want to be part of that. So, Dad, what do you think?
Stars flooding up the sky, right before my very eyes.
Celebrate the moment with Ferrero Rocher. Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, lovingly layered and wrapped in gold.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh. And Subway's refreshing everything. Like the new honey mustard rotisserie style chicken. It's sweet, it's tangy, it's tender, it never misses.
You could say it's a Steph Curry footlong.
You could, but I'm not gonna. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and
You're ready to start your own business, to turn that passion into a paycheck. All you need is a partner you can trust. Over the last 20 years, LegalZoom has helped start and support millions of small businesses. It's kind of our thing. We can help you set up your business and help you keep it running. You're ready. We are too. Start an LLC, corporation, or nonprofit with LegalZoom today. LegalZoom. Let's make it official.
Hi, I'm Michael Bublé. Now you can make your own fresh sparkling water at home. With
This
SodaStream.
different pictures really starting to piss me off.
Bublé drops. So, do you want more like
That's why I'm
Bublé?
so happy
Bubbly.
that Vince stopped doing that.
Let's go again.
Now you
They
can make
used to
your
do
own
that
fresh
one time,
sparkling
too.
water at home with SodaStream. Make and brew what you want. No calories, no sweeteners, all smart. Make lovely sparkling water at home with SodaStream.
Like an eagle protects its head.
We all need a rock we can rely on. To be strong. To overcome anything.
Always there in time for me.
To be unstoppable.
You'll be there to put me up for me.
That's why millions rely on the strength and financial guidance of Prudential to achieve their dreams. Who's your rock?
Fans will flip over tonight's episode of Go Big Show. But are the judges ready to face man's greatest fear?
Not expecting that.
Go Big Show, coming up next on TBS.
Our main event continues here live on TBS Excalibur. Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross, we are witnessing Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy do battle in an unsanctioned lights-out match. Oh, Adam Cole, a brainbuster on the knee. Can end it right here. 1, 2, no.
Guys, what a night we've seen. Bookends, wild matches. The ladder match that we saw in match 1, and now this lights out match to cap off the evening.
And everything we've seen in between.
Oh,
Adam Cole.
gotta seen this before, guys. This could be a tragic ending to this match if Adam Cole has his way.
Cole looking perhaps for brainbuster through the chairs. No! Stun Dog Millionaire. Great counter by Orange Cassidy. And Cassidy. Oh, that Joker driver into the chairs. Orange Cassidy covers. Could be it. No.
Orange didn't have the opportunity or the whereabouts to use that bloody hand.
And right before the break, we saw Orange Cassidy looking for that orange punch. And then Adam Cole, in picture-in-picture, you saw him smash that hand between the ring and the steel steps, and now the laceration is opened up, but the super kick lands.
Great instincts by Adam Cole on a very game and brilliant Orange Cassidy.
And let's not forget, we brought up before, the orange punch is his move. The orange, what's he doing?
Wait a second, we heard Adam Cole just 24 hours ago say he can win this by himself. He doesn't need any assistance.
Here comes the Stooge, and here comes Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta taking out Brandon Cutler on the top of the ramp, trying to ensure a fair fight, but Bobby Fish taking out Yuta.
And here comes Chuck.
Chuck Taylor and Bobby Fish now.
The Kentucky Colonel.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute, the Young Bucks are here.
The Young it down the road. Super kick on Chuck Taylor.
Boy, did they find their double mark. This is a complex situation here.
Wait up. The Young Bucks and Adam Cole. They're lining Orange Cassidy up for the super kick. But look at this. It's Trent Rock Romero, Roppongi Vice.
Roppongi Vice has arrived.
And they've taken up the Young Bucks and beach break! Beach break and a beach break! 1, 2, no!
Close near fall. Orange Cassidy cannot believe he didn't score a 3 count and win this match.
Oh, but he is primed with that orange. Punch and lasso! Look, but he's in agony! Cassidy's in agony from the damage to that right hand!
The hand was too much! The pain is too much!
And as Excalibur pointed out, Orange Cassidy is right-handed.
Oh, low blow!
That's a legal move, like a headlock. Low blow's legal here.
That's how Adam Cole defeated Orange Cassidy before, but Cassidy came prepared!
A steel cup. Well, I've seen everything now.
Adam Cole going to the well once too often, and now
that cup, if you saw it, had thumbtacks on it.
Wait, Orange Cassidy. Animal.
That was like the DX sign.
Whoa!
Adam Cole.
Actually, it was like,
Able to kick out.
I was thinking the same thing as
His ass
Phil.
right now with that Panama Sunrise. But he's fighting more, longer.
Sounds like a happy hour drink. I could use one right now.
Orange Cassidy looking to make up for the damage, for the loss of strength in that right hand by wrapping the chain around it. He lands the orange punch with the chain. The lights are going to be out for Adam Cole. Oh, and Cole knows it.
That's smart, man. Get out of town.
He's got to create some distance here.
Yeah, you're right, Jimmy.
Because Orange Cassidy has a distinct advantage and a chain in his hand.
And look at this. After all the assistance is done for Adam Cole, he's retreating.
Can't be counted out. That's one thing we should point out.
Adam Cole is running away from Orange Cassidy.
Is he? He's certainly created some distance. Running away may be a little bit of an overstatement. We'll see.
Wait a minute.
There's the go position.
There's Tony Khan. There's Jerry Lynn. One of our.
Jerry Lynn going to the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame this past weekend. Congratulations,
But
Jerry.
look at Cole. Cole just pulled Jerry Lynn in the line of fire now. Driving Orange Cassidy through the table and the monitor. Cole covers. Whoa!
Near fall. In the what we call here
Wow,
the
they're
gold
really putting it up here.
Just a 2 count.
I guarantee you, you're not going to see this on Monday Night
at his
Raw,
face.
and you're not going to
This
go this
battle
far overtime.
Raging all over the arena here in Cleveland.
I've seen lesser fights in a barroom battle, in a brawl, in a Muskogee on a Saturday night.
Yeah, with bottles and chairs and tables and bottles. And,
We've had most of that here tonight, Tony.
We've had
all the super kick lands.
It's amazing. It really is amazing at this venture, at this point of the match. that
Cole pulling down the knee pad. He's looking to lower the boom on Orange Cassidy.
It's all about the boom, and here it comes.
Oh, what a counter!
What timing? Good timing and instincts by Orange Cassidy.
I would say that was the boom.
And Cassidy once again wrapping that chain
I
around
do
his
this
right
before
hand.
he was up
Orange
just because
punch. Oh!
it's getting late.
Man, how timely was that by Adam Cole?
And those things are so heavy and so.
Adam Cole just wiped out Orange Cassidy.
I think he saved himself there, Excalibur. Either hit that, it'd have been over.
With Adam Cole dragging an almost lifeless carcass of Orange Cassidy.
Where is Cole headed now?
He glanced.
He's got an idea for something.
Glanced somewhere, and now he's going to. Oh, no.
No.
Headed up to the top of that
No.
truss. Hell no.
Tell me he is not doing
High
this.
risk,
Tell
bigger
me
reward.
I
Yes.
did not
But these
just
are the lengths
see this.
these men have pushed one another to. Adam Cole
taking a risk like this to try to end the career of Orange Cassidy?
Adam Cole is undefeated. He's the number one contender.
He thought he was at the bottom there, JR. He's wrong.
Good Orange.
He's wrong.
He snuck in the back door and get right back in the hunt.
Look at his elbow.
Boy, I'd say that hit the mark.
Wow, I hope
See
the
the eyes
puck
on
was big
Orange
enough
Cassidy,
to
look at the
offer
face.
protection.
Determination, grit,
That's all I'm saying.
is still looking at the unknown. Where are we going with this? How can this end? What's it going to take?
Oh, look at this. The hunt from Orange Cassidy. What's Cassidy saying to Cole?
Got to give the people
So
what they want.
Uh-huh.
Well, wait a second. Adam Cole's struggling. And Orange Cassidy. Wait, oh, wait, Cassidy!
Oh my God! Where'd they go? Where did these two men go?
They went through the staging area here.
They have crashed through the stage. The 3 count.
Orange Cassidy wins it. Orange Cassidy wins it.
Orange Cassidy.
Well, Adam Cole asked for it. He demanded this match with Orange Cassidy.
He wanted the match, and he's the one that went up top as well. My God, what a night.
And you know what? Adam Cole said Orange Cassidy doesn't care. Orange Cassidy didn't care for either of their safety. He just wanted to end this match, to end this rivalry.
Well, guys, it was called Beach Break, and I think we saw a lot of broken bones possibly here tonight.
And what a night, ladies and gentlemen, on a frigid night here in Cleveland. Orange gets the win in the main event.
And wasn't easy. What an unforgettable brawl we witnessed in this unsanctioned lights out match.
Ladies and gentlemen, big week on Rampage this Friday night. We talked a lot about it. Of course, we are so excited about next Wednesday night. Chicago, Dynamite, CM Punk, MJF. And look at how we end up here. A bloody hand, two semi-conscious athletes.
And guys, let's not forget Friday is Championship Friday on Rampage as well, Excalibur.
That's right. The EW World Tag Team Championship be on the line. Jungle Boy Luchasaurus versus Private Party and Jade Cargill laid out the open challenge. Julia Hart answers all that and so much more this Friday night, 10 9 Central on TNT.
We thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for inviting us once again into your home. We appreciate you so very much. From my esteemed colleague, Tony Schiavone, the great Excalibur, I'm Jim Ross saying thank you so much for being with us. And we'll see you Friday night on TNT on Rampage.
It's not as exciting as I expected, but the main event, what they did do with it was a great way to end the show. They wanted to take it out with a bang. AEW, from what I can see, is for more of the pure wrestling fan. If you're looking for entertainment, then WWE is where you should stay. But if you're looking for pure hardcore wrestling, AEW is definitely the way to go. As I said, not as exciting. That doesn't mean they're not good. That just means it wasn't as exciting as past shows, with the exception of Danhausen, because now they're doing this open door thing with
Really not out of breath.
with WWE, Ring of Honor, Impact, AEW,
maybe New Japan, maybe
New Japan. Some of the New Japan superstars may show up there. There's definitely, we've already been found out that, or been told that some Impact superstars are going to show up at Royal Rumble, Mickey James among them. So this could be the beginning of, I'm assuming, what Mr. McMahon would intend to be an open door policy. So we'll see how it plays out. Just that tonight wasn't as exciting as I expected. But, there's always next week, and there's always Royal Rumble. In the meantime, unless John has anything, I'm Michael Paul. I'll see you Friday for SmackDown.
I think that this show could be more watchable, but tonight I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
Oh my God. I can't believe I almost forgot. I did almost forget. Oh, a few things I forgot. First of all, our condolences go out to the family of singer Meatloaf, comedian Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson, someone I certainly grew up watching. I didn't really grow up a huge Meatloaf fan because the height of his fame, I guess, would be when I was very young, maybe 3, 4. But I certainly remember the comeback, the I would do anything for love, and the several movies that he did, and his book, which I didn't get to read, but hopefully someday I will. His last album, I believe, was in 96. It was called Welcome to the Neighborhood. I don't recall how that did commercially, but at any rate, Louis Anderson, I certainly grew up watching on TV and in the comedy clubs and in movies. Was there one other one I don't remember? There might have been. I just can't recall offhand. If I do,
You said something about Elton John's concert being delayed again.
Oh yeah, Elton John is again postponing his tour, not canceling, postponing his tour because he has been diagnosed with COVID. We wish him the best in his recovery. And with that,
your shout outs.
I will give my good nights. Where do I start? Oh yes, Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda. Also Mackenzie, Caitlin, and Noah. Okay, yes, I love each and every single one of you. Have a good night. Every day of my life is brighter because of you. Makes the sun shine brighter in my world, and it's because of each and every one of you. You've been wonderful to me from the day I got here, and I thank you for that each and every day. You have been an absolute blessing in my life. I don't tend to use that word very often, but you have been an absolute blessing in my life. Thank you for being part of it, and you make each and every day of my life brighter because of each and every one of you. Noah, hopefully, like I said, Royal Rumble coming up this Saturday. Hopefully, my friend, we can hook something up so that you can come by here either that night, or if not that night, maybe the next day, and I'll hold off till Sunday and watch it then. In the meantime, much love to all of you. Thank you so much for being with us. That's John. My name is Michael Paul. Thank you so much. Have a good night. We'll see you Friday.
And everybody have a good night. And Megan, good night. We're clear.